I've got some apples I need to use up, so today let's make an apple cinnamon bran muffin. Sounds so great for fall. You're going to need all bran cereal, not bran flakes, the real thing, all bran. And then brown sugar, flour, baking soda, oil, baking powder, cinnamon, nutmeg, milk, salt, a large apple, an egg, and if you like, walnuts or pecans. So preheat the oven to 425 degrees and go ahead and spray a 12-tin muffin pan. You could use liners if you like. And take 3/4 cup of the All Bran cereal into a mixing bowl with 3/4 cup milk. I'm going to use buttermilk today, but you can use any milk that you like. We're going to stir that just a little bit and let it soak for around 5 minutes. And by the time you get the rest of the recipe ready, it'll be ready to go. So just stir that, set it aside. And then another mixing bowl, take 1.5 cups of flour, 1.5 teaspoons baking powder, 1.5 teaspoons cinnamon, 3/4 teaspoon salt, and 1/4 teaspoon baking soda. For your dry ingredients, mix them together, and we're going to add a little nutmeg, about 1/4 teaspoon. I like fresh, but coarse ground is fine. Take a large apple, any kind you like, peel it, core it, and then we're going to chop it up pretty finely for the inside of the muffin. It's about 1.5 cups of apples if you want to be specific, but you don't really need to be. 1 large, 2 small apples. Set that aside, and then your bran should be nice and soft. You can see that it is. And then to that, we're going to add 3/4 cup brown sugar, and then a beaten egg, as well as 1/3 cup vegetable oil. We're going to stir that together real well. And then once we get that stirred up really well, then we'll go ahead and add the apples and the nuts before we add the dry ingredients. So there go the apples. It smells so good and cinnamony. Stir those in, and then if you'd like to use nuts, I think walnuts and apples just naturally go well together, but of course pecans would be great as well. Then add the dry ingredients. At this point, when you're doing a muffin, you just want to, or a quick bread, you just want to mix until it's just combined. And then go ahead and scoop them into your muffin tins. Probably about 1/4 or 1/3 cup scoop. And it makes 12 nice sized muffins. Now when you get ready to put them in the oven, you're going to turn the oven down to 400 degrees and bake 18 minutes. You can let them cool a little bit, pop them out of the tins, and you get this delicious, moist, wonderful muffin. Give these a try. They're perfect for fall. Enjoy.